Fourth quarter of last year, I made a big decision. Actually, second quarter of last year, I had a good friend of mine, Marco Olson from Job Nimbus. He stopped in and we were just doing what friends do, is just sitting around chatting. And I was kind of telling him a little bit of my struggles and my pains and what's going on and what I'm doing. And he gave me some great coaching advice. And he said, Matt, he goes, you're running your company like the size you were in 2018. And we are way past that. We are officially 4 times that size. And he goes, you have to start coaching it like where you're going and not where you've been. I was coaching our team and trying to get things in line where I've been in the past, in that small rearview mirror. And that rearview mirror was really getting full instead of looking in that big windshield in front of me. After some deep thought, I called a couple of my other mentors, my friends, and I said, hey, what are you guys doing here? What are you doing here? And then I took a hybrid of that and I decided, okay, fourth quarter of 2023, I'm going to rip out this entire foundation, which was small and not very deep. I'm going to build a brand new foundation for this company to sit on. And it didn't happen overnight. And it was lots of deep thinking. Part of it was me moving out here. We call this Walter's Den. This is my new office and I'm super proud of it. I'm completely on an island all by myself out here. Nobody else is it. This is our training facility. Through this garage door back here is our training facility. I'm going to form an officer team of 5 people. I just wrote down about 10 names of people that could be a good fit. And then I said, what do each one of these people bring that's very important to me to make sure that we don't lose? And then how do I empower them to make decisions and give them authority to not have to come to me with every decision? So from 2009 until 2023, I made every single decision. Every single decision fell on me. At the end of the day, I made them all. We had a lot of good people that helped along the way. So a lot of times they would just come to me with ideas and I would help. It's that whole 2-minute monkey, which you just heard me talk about. Really good about letting it sit there for 2 minutes and then putting it back on their back. This new foundation, I'm really proud of this. So we have 5 people that we're calling an executive officer team. President, an executive vice president, and then 3 vice presidents underneath. Now, that's a lot of vice presidents. We only have 106 people in the company, and I've got 3 vice presidents, an executive vice president, and a president. So I've got a big officer team for not very many people. The reason why I did that is I'm looking at where we're going. We have 106 people today. I think in 5 years, we're going to have 212 people. And I think this officer team can get us there and manage us appropriately and make sure that we don't lose who we are, which is culture, and empathy, structure, accountability, vision, which is a lot of me, but also one of our guys is our visionary. And then ultimately somebody that wakes up every day making sure the officer team has everything they need, which is Jamie. Jamie is the president, means he's the most important servant leader. It's his job to make sure the rest of the officer team has everything that they have. I think sometimes people get positions mixed up and they think, I'm the president of this company and it's my job to run everything. I don't see it that way. When you're the president of a company, it's your job to be a great servant leader and empower people and support them and coach them and help them to move forward. That's the last thing you want to do, is be making all the decisions. I learned that by my own mistake because that's what I was doing. As I mature in our company structure, I'm trying to make sure that it's easier for us to take care of everybody and communicate. By the way, we'll never solve the communication problem. I'm 100% convinced that humans will never, ever solve the communication problem. But what we can do is get better at it, but it'll never be solved. That riddle is unsolvable. We can make it better and we can put pieces in place to make the puzzle come together and actually look like a picture. Here's my final word on that. Entrepreneurs, when you first get going, you have to evaluate where you're at and what you're doing, and you have to wear a lot of hats and you have to dive in and out. As you grow, and the faster you can start empowering other people and recognize that I just have to make sure that everybody's eating really good, paid appropriately. Everybody's being coached really good, meaning not just you, but outside sources, by going to the AFA stuff, by going to classes, by going to my culture class, by going to Robert Whitaker's class, by seeking out help from Brad Jones, but all these different people that I go to tell my team, coach these, let these guys coach you. But you also have to make sure that you get far enough out of their way that they're not using you as a crutch all the time.